going on, folks? I'm about to show you how you would clean your K&N air filter on a truck. This happens to be a cylinder type. There's also the flat type, which I may show also later. But first of all, in this vehicle, to remove this K&N air filter right here, all I need to do pretty much is take a flathead screwdriver and loosen this little screw right here. Then I'll be able to pull this off. But while I'm doing this, I also want to show you a potential problem you could be having that's clogging up your air filter, which is, if you look at the back of this truck right here, you see all this debris back here, pretty much leaves and sticks and all that. You don't want to have that on your vehicle, because what's going on is that your airflow system is going to be sucking all that stuff up while you're driving with the hood closed, and it's going to cause your airflow system to get clogged up a lot sooner than what it probably would. Normally you don't have to clean these things. What's recommended by K&N for about every 50,000 miles pretty much. But if you have a lot of this stuff right here back here, that's going to lead to your air filter getting clogged up quicker than what it should. So the first thing you're going to want to do on this one is come over here. I said, take you a flathead screwdriver. I've already kind of loosened it and loosen this. So then once you do that, you can pretty much just take this straight off like this. And now once you have this off, you can kind of look in here and kind of see that there's dirt and stuff inside of it. So to clean these, you actually have to get a kit that I'm about to show you now. And the kit that you're going to get is pretty much is a K&N charger kit. And inside of your charger kit, you'll have basically your cleaner right here you're going to want to put on it, as well as you're going to have your oil that you will spray on it after you've cleaned it. And basically, when you're cleaning it, what you're going to want to do pretty much is take your bottle of cleaner. Get this up here. Yeah, take your bottle of cleaner like this. And then what you're going to want to do is kind of go around it and kind of spray it all the way into all these gaps, all the way around onto your air filter. Just like that. You want to get it nice and good all the way inside of your air filter. And once you get done pretty much doing this, you want to let this sit for maybe about 10 minutes, and then you're going to want to actually rinse this off. You don't want to let it sit too long, because you don't want to let the cleaner actually dry onto your air filter. Like I said, let it sit for about a good 10 minutes, and then you're going to go and rinse it off. And when you're rinsing this off, you don't want to rinse it from this side to the inside, because this is the side that catches all the dirt and stuff. So what you're going to want to do is rinse it from the inside out. So you're going to be taking your water hose inside of here and rinsing from the inside out, basically from the clean side to the dirty side. That way you're pretty much pushing all the dirt back off of your air filter. Just like I said, you want to make sure you get it all the way around it. And don't feel like you're supposed to use this whole bottle up when you're spraying this. This is meant for several different cleanings of your air filter. Alright folks, so now that I've pretty much have let the K&N cleaner set for about 10 minutes, next what I'm going to be doing is going ahead and clean it. And when you're cleaning it, this is a cylinder type. You don't want to use the water from this side going in, because then you'll be pressing the dirt that's in these little grooves in toward the inside part, which is clean. So what you're going to do is, I'm just going to take this sprayer. You don't want to use nothing that's too powerful though. So what I'm going to be doing is basically taking about some warm water and just going to spray. Let me turn some water on. Kind of spray it like that. So all that dirt that's coming out of it in the sink, if you look down below it, you'll see all the stuff that's coming out. That's all dirt and stuff that's inside of here. So you just want to basically spray it all the way around real good. But remember, you only want to spray it from the inside like this. I mean the inside of it, and I'm spraying it to the outside. You don't want to spray it the other way around. Just kind of just want to keep going around it. If you look down in the sink, you'll see all that dirty water that's coming out. So what that tells you is that it's getting out a lot of dirt and stuff that's been built up inside of this air filter. And once I get done doing this, I'm going to let this dry out for a minute. You may want to let it dry. And then next what you're going to be doing is putting on your K&N oil. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Alright, I'm almost done. I always remember also, like I said, when you're doing this, you don't want to use anything that's high pressure. You just want to either use, like I said, I'm using just the sink thing, which is basically low pressure. I'm telling you, but you definitely don't want to use anything like a power wash or nothing like that. You want something that's just a low pressure, pretty much, to kind of get the dirt out. And make sure that you spray it from front to back, all the way up to the front, all the way back to the bottom of it. That way you ensure you get all the dirt pretty much out of it. Then once you're done, you can always take a second and kind of look around it. And if you see any spots or anything that look like it's still dirty or has like debris in it, you can go ahead on and spray it some more. If there's stuff inside it you can see that didn't come out, sometimes you can get some bugs or sticks or something stuck. You can take like some type of a brush, paintbrush or whatever, and kind of go over it and try to kind of brush it out if you need to, pretty much. But you pretty much want to inspect it, make sure it looks pretty clean. Then after you let this dry, next what you're going to be doing is going ahead on and putting the oil on. I'm going to show you that in a second. Alright folks, now that I pretty much have let this air filter dry for probably about maybe 45 minutes to an hour, so I wanted to make sure that everything was nice and dry in it. Now what I'm going to be using is the air filter oil to spray onto the outside of this air filter. So what you pretty much want to do is, and remember, you don't want to spray a lot of it. You don't want to clog up your air filter by overspraying it. So you kind of want to just spray it like that, like on it. And you want to make sure that you pretty much get it all the way on everything. So go all the way around it like that. You kind of want to make sure the whole air filter has that reddish pink look to it, pretty much. That's how you know that you got the oil all the way on. And like I said, you don't want to overspray it. And also you want to make sure that it's dry. And like I said, you just want to go through and spray it. Kind of look at it. If you see spots that look like it's not all the way, go back over it. And like I said, don't think that you need to use this whole can one time. This can is actually meant to be used multiple different times. So, but basically you just want to go through it like you see me doing and spray it and get it all the way on it. Like I said, just be careful not to overspray it, because then what you'll do is clog up the actual filter itself with too much oil in it. Like that. Go back over it. And once you pretty much have sprayed it and everything has like a red look to it, the next thing you're going to want to do is probably let it dry for like maybe, 10-20 minutes or something like that. You can kind of go over the top if you want to, like a rag, and wipe off any excess oil that you may have. And then you want to go ahead on and reinstall this back into your vehicle, and pretty much you should be good. Of course, if you look in here and you see any kind of stuff, dirt or something like that still inside of, you can always get like a wire brush or something like that and kind of get it out. Alright folks, once again, this is how you would clean your K&N air filter system. Please check out our other helpful videos and please subscribe. Thanks.